FX boss John Landgraf declared earlier this year that there is simply too much TV. And with a year that saw an estimated 409 scripted shows, there is no denying that the small screen is overflowing. Of course, the real question may be how much of that plethora of TV from broadcast, cable, and streaming and other platforms is actually any good. Well, to partially answer that is why we have end-of-year lists like our top 10 new shows of 2015. And let's be clear, 2015 has had some really good to great TV, and not just among the freshman class. Veterans like The Walking Dead and Homeland show the new punks how it's done. HBO's The Leftovers dramatically and triumphantly reinvented itself in season 2. A second round of FX's Fargo put the dramatic fire in the Minnesota cold. The Knick became more addictive, Gotham got more villainous, and, well, Transparent, well, the best show around just got better. In terms of new series this year, look, I have to say, I love the sheer fun of Spike's lip sync battle. And then there's that ratings-busting multi-network two-reel reality show, The Candidate, starring Donald Trump. But when it comes to our top 10 new show list, well, today we've got the first part. Coming in at number 10, we have a streaming service tie with Netflix's Bloodline and Amazon's Bosch. One takes place in the Florida Keys, while the other, based on Michael Connelly's hugely successful crime stories, is all about the City of Angels.
I believe you find the justice you can in this life, not the next one.
This is a child's bone detective, no doubt about it.
But both these series are prime examples of strong aesthetics, strong writing, and especially with Golden Globe nominated Ben Mendelsohn and Titus Weaver, strong and compelling performances. And thankfully, both are coming back for more soon. At number 9, we have another Amazon offering, The Man in the High Castle. Based on a novel by Philip K. Dick, this alternate history where the Nazis and Imperial Japan rule America after winning World War II is, well, here's what I said on November 10th. Now, I know that even the prospect of such a world of that as Man in the High Castle may be an impediment to some. I get that. But don't let that horror of a world that actually, thank God, never was, turn you away from a damned fine drama that charts its own path. Number 8 is a bit of a magical blast from the past, with Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell from BBC America. This 7-part miniseries based on Susanna Clarke's 2004 novel turned history upside down a bit itself as magic returned to 19th century England and helped win the Napoleonic Wars.
Mr. Norrell!
And even with a rushed feeling conclusion, a number of Saturday nights of mine this summer were won over by this show too. Next up is The Nightly Show with Larry Wilmore on Comedy Central.
We now go live to Trump's hair.
Hey! Now, there's been a lot of new faces and musical chairs in late night this year, with Colbert at CBS and Trevor Noah taking over The Daily Show. But no one keeps it 100 and on point like the PJ's co-creator and next year's White House Correspondents' Dinner host, Mr. Wilmore. I know you might think that it's a total cheat, but we have another tie at number 6, with Netflix's Master of None and Hulu's Casual. Here's why. Aziz Ansari's Master of None is a contemporary comedy tour de force that you should be prepping the snacks for in a binge anticipation. When you watch Casual, you'll laugh. You might even cry. You'll certainly see people you know, and honestly, you may even see parts of yourself. And that, maybe more than anything else, is why you should watch the show. Because underneath all the humor, it really hits home. So that's part 1 of our top 10 new shows of 2015 list. A glance, at the very least, at the sheer range and depth of what was out there this year. Stay tuned later this week for the top 5, and of course that number 1 crowning. It's truly regal. I'm Dominic Patten for Deadline Hollywood.